I have Peanut just here.
I think that's a great way to start the stream. Is
just a cat
a
in the
cat.
face.
Cat in face. Okay, you're gonna come down. Well, while we all wait for Percy, yeah. So,
Hi
reading
everyone.
Prince. How have you been doing?
Yeah. I've been all right.
That's good.
All right. Yeah, there's lots going on, but
Yeah.
that's the way life is sometimes.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
How's your new job going?
It's going well. I really enjoy it. So, yeah, it's good, and it's nice to be back at work. And Percy does not love it, of course.
No, I can imagine. No.
On my headphones. Thank you.
How will I be as helpful or unhelpful as I possibly can? I know.
That sounds
I'll
about
stand right here.
Yeah. So I've been all right. He's got a bit of a cold, so
Aww.
you can hear him louder than usual. That's what it is.
Aw, poor little Percy.
Yeah.
Poor little dude.
You're not even in the frame and you're being all cute.
Oh,
Okay?
look at you. Hello, little cutie pie.
Say hi.
It's like,
There we go. There's a little bit.
No. Oh, listen to those purrs.
I know, directly into the microphone.
Aww.
Yeah. Very happy boy. So what are you reading this morning?
I've actually got 2 books that I will be reading, or possibly be reading. Depends how I go. So I'm reading The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. I'm reading this I'm reading both the books I have this morning for Eurovision-a-thon. And Helen and I were going to buddy read this. And then, because we were both reading it for the Netherlands, and then a bunch of different people were like, oh, I'm reading that too. So we thought, let's buddy read. So it's kind of become a read along. So if you also would like to read The Miniaturist, then, please do. So I've got 50 pages to read. I've read the first 50 pages. So we're doing a 50-page a day grouping. So I've got 50 pages of that to read. And then if I finish that, which frankly, who knows? I have got Murder on the Orient Express, which I am also buddy reading with Connor.
Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I always find Agatha, I think I've said this to you before, I always find Agatha Christie's really easy to read.
She's a quick read.
Yeah. This one is very, well, I think they all are very kind of police procedural in a way, but this one is particularly procedural so far. But yeah, is Poirot your favorite?
Yeah.
Are they your favorite books? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. That and then there were Nana, kind of like my top 2.
Yeah, awesome. So have you read this one a few times?
Yeah, I think I've read it 3 times now. Yeah.
Well, as you can see, it's from the library, but I have the more recent adaptation of it, and I really love this movie. Mostly because I love Kenneth Branagh and Judi Dench. So I'm really enjoying it.
It's a great adaptation, I think.
It is, yeah. Kenneth Branagh is like just one of those, because I don't know if he directs it or produces it, but he's a behind the scenes person. Yeah, I think so. He's one of those people that seem to just really get, because he's the same with, he did the Hamlet a few years ago. He just seems to really kind of get the point that the author was making. I don't know. He just seems to get it somehow. Anyway.
I wasn't sure about it originally because, I really love the TV version with David Suchet.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Is he He's like the
Yes.
really like small kind of like with the
Yes.
mustache.
Yes. Just looks the part. Just absolutely is Poirot to look at. Yeah.
Exactly. Like he just looks so much like how I imagine him that, you know, at first I was like, oh, I don't know about this one, but I think it's a beautifully done film.
Yeah, I agree. I was a bit the same actually, because I was kind of like, Kenneth Branagh isn't really. I mean, I actually had never come across the exact same shape as an egg, but now that I have come across that description of Perot, I will never forget it. But yeah, he doesn't have an egg-shaped head at all.
No.
But he just seems to understand the source material. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, what are you reading this morning?
I'm also reading for Eurovision-a-thon, and I'm reading In the Woods by Tana French, which is on my Kindle. And I'm about 46% of the way through.
Oh, nice.
And I really, really like it so far. So that's good because, I mean, this isn't my usual kind of read.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm actually surprised by how much I'm loving it.
Oh, cool. Because it's more thriller, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I think it's hailing outside all of a sudden.
Oh, wow.
It's been some weird weather the last few days, Melbourne.
Oh, yes. Good old Melbourne.
We have Kay here.
Oh, hi, Kay.
Last time, or joined me last time.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Kay.
How are you doing? What are you reading? Yeah,
what are you thinking of it?
Yeah. I think that's kind of everything, isn't it? That's our usual.
Yeah, that's kind of how we start.
Spiel.
Yeah. Yeah, spiel.
I don't know why it feels like it's been so long.
I know, because it's only actually been a fortnight.
Yeah, but it feels like it's been.
But it feels like, yeah. Well, for me, just so much has happened in the last fortnight. So I'm just a bit like, yeah, it's been a long time.
What is time?
Yeah, exactly. And just even we're talking about time zones again, but even just talking about weather, when I was in Coffs, it was like 22 degrees. I was like, oh, this is lovely. And now I'm in Tassie and it's 6.
Yeah, it's 10 here right now. It's funny because like last month we had like 35 degrees and I'm like, we went literally from summer to winter. There was no autumn.
Yeah.
Autumn was just like not turning up this year, guys.
Yeah, I think we had about a week of autumn and then it was like, yeah, no, actually I want to be cold now.
Yeah. That sounds about standard for both Tassie and Victoria.
And yeah, absolutely. Whereas Northern New South Wales and Queensland are like, oh, you know.
Lana was still in shorts the other week.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dear. So what about UK? Where are you from? And what is your weather doing today? We always like to talk about the weather, I think, because we're all from different parts, even from different parts of Australia often. And it's like completely
different.
It's so different. It blows my mind. Like, even though I know it, it blows my mind. Whenever
because it's just like, especially when you're like with people from different countries and like they'll mention like, oh, it's really cold for May, and you're like, it's always kind of cold in May.
Yeah.
like you know how you just forget about just like the opposite seasons until it comes up in conversation and you're like, right, you're going into summer.
No wonder you think it's cold for May. Yeah, but it's May.
Like I remember summer. Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago for us.
Yeah. So it's the same as like when people in like England are like, oh, it's so hot. There's like a heat wave. And then you look it up and it's like 22.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'd still be in jeans and a long top. That's not hot for us.
Although for Tasmania, that actually is hot.
Yeah.
So I was in 22 the other day in Coffs and I was like skirt and a shirt and a t-shirt. I was like, it's cool.
Melbourne, it's like, we get like 45. So like 22 seems like a good.
Nothing.
Yeah. We have Leslie here,
Hi, Leslie.
who also
Eating
joined
your
us.
dinner now. Okay, that
Oh.
means you are also in another part of the world where it is probably very different
She-
temperature. Oh, actually,
She
it may
is
also be
from Florida. If I
Florida.
remember correctly.
So Florida is still quite warm.
I believe so. I mean, they're
Um,
going warmer anyway, so.
Well,
I don't
that's
think
true.
it really
Yes,
matters.
that's true. Again, with the conversation about confusion about yes,
Yeah.
but Florida, I think, is one of those parts of the world where it's like I'm technically in the northern hemisphere, but no, we don't have snowy Christmases. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm sorry
Correct
to
me,
hear
obviously,
about
Leslie, if I'm wrong.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about your chronic fatigue. I
Oh,
also feel that, and yeah, it's really bad. It sucks, but I hope you're
Yeah.
feeling okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're almost done. Leslie was reading None of the Above last week.
Oh, cool. I don't think I know that one.
I can't remember. It's YA contemporary. I think it was asexual rep. I don't know. Leslie can correct me.
Leslie can let us know all about it.
Yeah. 7:30 in Florida.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Which is, yeah. And in Jacksonville.
Ah, there you go. I have never been to
I've
that
never
part
been
of the
to
world.
Florida. Yeah. One day.
One day, yeah, that's what I always say too.
Yeah.
One day, you know.
Ah,
One day.
Lana's
Oh, hi,
here.
Lana. Hello. We were just talking about how it is probably hot in Queensland and you're probably in jeans and a t-shirt. I mean, shorts and a t-shirt.
Intersex.
So is it good rep? Is it, do you think it's well done?
And Lana, let us know what you're
What are
reading.
you reading? Yeah.
We've got 4 people here.
Woohoo! That's exciting.
That's our height, I think.
Yay! That's nice
What's
though,
your-
because like we've said before, we can talk, we can answer the
Yeah.
comments properly. And
So
stuff.
if you're here and you haven't said anything,
Please do.
come and join us.
Active gear with no intentions of being pet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I'm sure that sometimes being a mum and running around after 3 little kids probably feels like you're fairly active anyway.
Yeah, you're probably more active than I am.
Yeah, definitely. I have to make myself be active.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, when I am at work, I am not a sitting down. You sit down for a little while and then you get up and run around and yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So sorry, it was none of the above. My brain, it just went straight to, and then there were none. I knew that was wrong. So I was like, what is it again?
Very, very different kind of book.
Yeah, quite.
Vision
arc.
We'll get you through that arc.
Yeah, totally. What is the arc? And are you enjoying it? And are you doing a review on YouTube or on your blog? Please tell us all these things.
Yeah, tell us all the information.
Yeah. I don't really do arcs. I'm always amazed at all these people that get arcs. And do you do the arc review thing much, Ellie?
I'll do a little bit from NetGalley, but not often.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just feel like I'm never going to have it read in time for the published day. That's just not the kind of reader I am. I will put it off until the last possible moment.
Yeah.
So sorry. Yeah. I don't think I've heard of this one before.
No, me neither. 30% in and she's enjoying it. That's good. Is it fantasy? It sounds like a fantasy kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I actually had an author contact me a couple of months ago now, asking me to do via Twitter and asking me to do a review. I've done that before, and I said yes, but I haven't got to it yet. I did tell her that I've got lots going on. She's like, "That's okay." But yeah, I don't. I've been thinking about doing NetGalley, and I'm nervous about the time and just being.
Yeah. I think as well it's hard because being Australian, we don't get approval for a lot of things because of rights and things like that. So it's like the question of, is it worth it?
Yeah. Plus, I have so many other books that I'm like, I want to read that. Yeah. I can wait till it comes out. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Oh.
So, wow, 2 years. That must be. So I didn't know that it was. I should have probably known, but I didn't know that you had a gene to have celiac disease.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
there you go.
I have to get tested for it every year because it's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it often kind of presents itself with diabetes. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like you got to check it because you can get really, really sick from it. I know a couple of friends who didn't realize that they had it and got quite sick. So
yeah, right. And there is a difference, isn't there, between being celiac and being gluten intolerant? Because my mum is gluten intolerant, but I mean, she just feels a bit sick. I mean, it's not comfortable, but she doesn't get like really unwell. Yeah,
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've never.
I feel like there is, but I don't know what it is. But anyway,
yeah. Okay.
We're learning new things. The comments are going super fast now. DMC's going. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah.
We have a vote for NetGalley from Lana. Leslie uses Libby, which
yes. Yep.
Do we get that here?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Okay. I do in Tassie, the Tasmanian. Okay. But I don't know about, obviously.
Okay. Well, it's possible. Then I'll have to look it up. Yeah, they do. Yeah. And even when they're like NetGalley, I think sometimes you still don't get approval. The only people I've seen who are really good at it are the people at Text. They're really Text publishing.
Oh, yes, yep. Sorry.
Yeah. They're pretty yeah. They're pretty fun.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you finally were able to figure out what was going on and that you can do stuff about it.
Which is what Lana has said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that I've just turned this into a conversation about diabetes. Yeah. Type 1 or 2. Or like Lana, pre-diabetes. I don't know a lot about pre-diabetes, to be honest. I think justifiably just focus on type 1, which is what I have.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Other people can panic about the other ones, and I'll just keep panicking about this one.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. That's really good to hear.
That's good.
Yeah, a lot of elderly people get type 2. Type 1 is juvenile diabetes.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be extremely ignorant now and ask, what is the difference between
type 2 is like diet and lifestyle.
Okay. And
type 1 is literally just bad luck.
Right. Okay.
So they can't find, like, it's not genetic. They don't really know. At least, I mean, I was diagnosed over 11 years ago. Like, When I was diagnosed, that was the spiel. We don't know what it happens. We don't know why. It just happens. Yeah. And type 1 is like usually the injections or the pump, which is like a little device that is like attached to you and it gives you constant insulin. And type 2 can be tablets or just changing diet, exercise, that sort of thing. So, yeah. And I don't know anything about pre-diabetes, so
I've never even heard of that. So there you go.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's gestational diabetes, which is a whole different game altogether.
Yeah. I do 4 a day. So.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Goodness. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I feel really
no, that's now. Really okay. It's not something I really talk about that much because I feel like I've had it for so long that I just forget that people don't know.
Yeah, I suppose it just becomes part of life, doesn't it?
Because like I got it in high school and like everyone around me knew about it. So it's like now I meet new people and I just forget and I'll just be like, oh, I just have to go stab myself, and people will be like, what?
What the Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love bread and potatoes too. I understand.
Yeah. That's the greatest thing about type 1 is that I have to eat bread and potatoes. Like,
oh no.
Like, so damn, wow. Carbs. I have
to have these chips. I have to. It's
that's me. Every time my blood sugar goes low and I'm like, whoops, I have to eat these lollies now.
God damn it. Why? I hate it. Yeah, that must I don't think that's much of a trade-off, really. Is it?
No, I mean, having low blood sugar sucks, but it's like, well, I mean, at least it's like there's something like I can deal with it. Like it's not like, oh, this
that's true.
And
that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
my mum definitely didn't, but I don't know.
A friend of mine
kind of common.
Yeah, a friend of mine had it. Her child is now a year old, so a year ago she had gestational diabetes and it went away.
Yeah.
And they do have to obviously test to make sure that it's not stuck around. I don't know whether she hasn't said anything about whether or not Maddie, her little one, has.
I don't think it passes.
I don't get that impression either. Lana can probably tell us since she had gestational diabetes. If obviously you want to, Lana, don't feel obliged. So strange what pregnancy does to our just hear about all these different things that people go through and it's like, oh my god, just because wow.
Okay, that's
only got GD. What is G? Oh, sorry. Yes, gestational. Right, gotcha. Whereas my friend that I was just talking about, she is very, very petite, but her bub is tiny. She's like a year old, and she's only slightly bigger than another friend of mine who's got an 8-week-old baby. She's only slightly bigger than the 8-week-old baby. She's absolutely tiny.
Wow.
But this particular friend is celiac, so I don't know. We were talking before about so maybe that's
what was the question?
Oh, if gestational diabetes makes it more likely that the baby will have diabetes of some form. If you know the answer to that question, does Zola? I suppose it's one of those things where you more often get diagnosed later, like you don't normally have it when you're born, do you? But
like I was 14.
Okay. There you go.
Hmm.
7 is fairly kind of average.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know much about babies.
Fair enough.
That is not quite my focus in life yet. But
Fair enough. Yeah.
oh, so she had GD with you, but not with your sister.
I see. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
younger one was the bigger baby, and but she had GD with Leslie. That doesn't, but you're more likely at type 2 after eating.
That's what I thought.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
type
sense.
2 is all right, honestly. Like the chances of you having to like actually inject yourself are very low. So like I say it's the better version of diabetes. Like of the two, if you're gonna have one,
you want to have
at least type 2 is like,
yeah,
you know,
at least you don't have to, like you said, just disappear and stab yourself every few hours or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Although I don't know about all gestational diabetes, but people with gestational diabetes can have to have their shots. So
some people with type 2 do as well, but
it's less common.
Yeah. Meanwhile, with type 1, you've got to have insulin somehow.
Right. So is that the difference? Because okay, so my knowledge of diabetes until relatively recently was basically from the Babysitters Club.
So many people tell me that. They're like, oh yeah, the girl in the Babysitters Club has it. And I'm like, cool, I never read those, but I'm happy for her.
Yeah, so I don't know what type of diabetes she had. But
I think if she's under 35, so it's probably type 1.
Yeah, and she had to have insulin shots.
That's kind of the rule.
The pump. But anyway, and I remember at some point they were talking in the books about some people had to have, so I think she must have been giving her Babysitters Club like all the info kind of thing. And she was talking about some people have low insulin and so they have to have the insulin shots. But some people have it's hyper rather than hypo, so they have hyper. They have too much insulin and that's why they have to have sugar. Is that right?
Hypo is what we refer to when you have low blood sugar. So we use a completely different system to like the US and most of Europe. Like measurement.
So Babysitters Club is not that helpful after all.
We just use a different type of measurement. Like we use when I do like the finger pricks. I'm sure you've all seen them somewhere, or you've had one done at the doctor's or something. We use something different, and that's like under 4 is hypo, and that's when you need sugar.
Right.
And hyper is like like 15 and up. And that's
when you need insulin.
Yeah, that's when you need insulin, and when it gets really bad, that's when you need hospital.
Right.
Which I've had many times.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
And yeah, that's not fun. But
No.
so like kind of with type 1, I'm not sure with type 2, but with type 1 it's definitely that your pancreas is shut down and it's not making any insulin anymore. So that's why you need to inject it. I think with type 2, I don't know if that's the same. Like, I don't know if their pancreas still works a little bit or if it's completely shut down. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yep. Ablana says type 1 is not the go.
No, it does not sound like fun.
No,
I would not recommend.
No. 0 out of 10.
Yeah. Do not recommend. Oh wow, that would be scary. That would be scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff
too.
like that
Wow.
too. I had a lot of operations as a kid, so like
Oh,
that was
man.
kind of I've been through the ringer. Like,
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it. Oh my
So,
goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it's medical stuff, isn't it? It's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
the live, Lana's just going to be on Twitter DMing us. all
And this, and then this, and this stuff too. Yeah, I agree, Lana. Virtual hugs.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I have
Poor
a
Ellie.
Percy, so
That's true, you do. That's
very
true.
sleepy.
Oh, look at that Percy. Oh,
There you go. There's your little face. Look at you.
oh, look at that kitty. There's a kitty on the back of one couch just behind me, and then there's a kitty on the back of the other couch.
Looking
Just
away
under the
from
heater.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pistachio's been watching me. Like, I think she knows that I'm looking at a cat. What are you doing, Mum? Why are you looking at the other cat?
I love that Percy has a fan club.
Yeah, Percy deserves a fan club.
He does.
He's very cute. And he's back.
Yeah.
So I guess he got over
I mean, yeah. He was just camera shy. He was just so like taken back by all the love that he was like,
I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
I must hide.
I've got to go sit in the other room. I can't take all this love.
But then he was like, no, actually, I like it.
I think it was probably because it was a little warmer last week and he was like, yeah, I'm fine. No. And then this morning he's like, I need cuddles. It's freezing.
It's cold. Give me your human warmth.
Yeah. Like I haven't stolen it all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Rowan would be the crazy cat person if
I would love to be a crazy cat lady if Percy would let me, but he's not a fan of cats.
Not a fan.
He loves dogs though, so
you can just get
maybe
multiple
in the
dogs.
future I'm just gonna get a dog. So he needs a friend eventually. So.
Yeah. He can have a little puppy and then he will teach the puppy how to be.
Yeah, he'll teach the puppy to meow somehow. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that woke him up. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, Percy.
Do you know that you're a troublemaker?
No, I'm just sitting here. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm just sitting here breathing very heavy because my nose is blocked.
Oh, poor little guy.
Yeah. I don't know how we managed to get one, but cats.
Who knows?
Oh, I love that his name is Melvin.
That's so cute.
Such a cute name. Percy's name, because he's a rescue, was originally Marvin.
Oh, cool. But then you were like, no.
Well, I call my dad Marvin. Like my dad can do my dad's name is Peter, but I call him Marvin because he can do a spot on Marvin the Martian impression. Like it is amazing. So I just was like, and I'd already picked out the name Percy. Like I knew that was the name I wanted. He doesn't look like a Marvin. He's a Percy.
He's definitely a Percy. Yeah.
Oh, my friend's cat's name is Floof.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's so adorable. He's precious. I do have like recordings of that, so maybe I'll ask him if it's okay if I introduce the entire
internet
to his voice.
Well, if you don't tell anyone and it's perfect Marvin Marfitch, we'll just think it's Marvin.
I would just put it in a video and be like, this is just a totally normal thing for me to include in here.
Completely not weird at all.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So I just realized that we've been talking for like half an hour, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if maybe
we
should do
definitely
some reading.
because we have got this as reading sprints.
We
not
do. It's true.
diabetes.
But I feel like I've learned more about my friend, and also something that is very important thing to know in the world. So, these are good things.
We've educated people.
We did, exactly. Well, actually, mostly I was educated, but that's okay. That works too.
Yeah. And then, we did some cute Percy chats, and
Always important.
that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
So what time is it?
It is 10:06.
Do we want to just go till past? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are winning. Yay. We are winning the weekend. What is our prize?
Yeah, did we just want to go to past, and then we'll come back, maybe chat for just a little, and then try and read?
Do a bit more? Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Awesome. I have a banner prepared.
Woohoo.
Look at that. I love that it saves them, because
I know, it's so good,
it
isn't it?
makes it so much easier.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
StreamYard.
Yeah, we
See
love
you in 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Hello.
Hello.
How did everyone go?
What am I up to?
I don't know.
I'm on 53, so it's kind of like it's kind of slow going, like because it's a slow burn kind of book, you know. And it's also almost 500 pages as a Kindle, so like any amount is good.
It's good, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I read about 12 pages, which wasn't very much. But I don't really have an excuse. I was about to say in my defense, but no, I don't really have an excuse. Although I was rather distracted by a tweet that Lana sent out, which I'm very excited about because it is about a readathon coming up in July, which Lana has organized, and I am going to be one of the team captain hosts thingies. So it's very exciting.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, you should look at it. Lana, you should tell us all about it because it's your readathon. But it's basically about reading indie books. And Lana, I love the description she gave of me. I can't help it. I just have to read it out loud because I'm like, team historical fiction / contemporary / literary's fearless leader is read all of the things a book fiend Mel. Mel reads so many books in every genre. Every time I watch a new video, it's a lucky dip as to what genre is going to be featured. I don't know why, but that just makes me feel really like, I don't know. It is. It's very sweet. And I love that I'm read all the things Mel. I never would have thought that I used to be mostly a fantasy reader. I almost never read anything other than fantasy when I was in my teens, except for what I had to read for uni, for school. And then I stumbled upon Jane Austen, and so then I was a classics fan, and I just kind of,
Oh, Lana.
No. Oh, I love you too. Oh.
I'm getting
so guys,
emotional.
we love you too, Ellie.
Like, look at my friends being friends.
No. So everyone should join us in July for a indie readathon. Basically, read independently published books, and there's 4 teams. You can pick your team, whichever genre works for you. So there's science fiction, there's horror and thriller. Hang on, it's all on here. Let me just. No, this has turned into. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so there's team historical fiction, contemporary. That's my team, which obviously you should join. But there's also sorry. Lana could do this so much better than me, but anyway. Horror, thriller, and mystery, which is Leslie from the Nerdy Narrative. And then fantasy science fiction, and that's going to be led by Lena from Advanced Lena. And then there's romance, which is going to be led by Zoe from. Problem is that it's got all of their Twitter handles, not necessarily there. I'm just so excited. I just feel so like, I don't know. I just felt really touched when I was asked to be part of it because I didn't think of myself as being like particularly. I don't know. She approached it as like, you're so widely read, and I had this team, and I thought Mel would do that, and I was like, oh. Anyway, I can't remember Zoe's YouTube name, but it's all in the Twitter, so you should. Zoe, yes, Zoe. Anyway, I apologize, everyone. How did our reading go? Let's go back to what we're doing.
I read 4%. So she's almost there.
You'll get it done. You can do it.
Yeah.
We can do it in these sprints. Okay, well, that's good.
Oh, here we go, Lana.
Cool. Leslie from the Nerdy Narrative, Chelsea from Chelsea Zayo, and me. Ooh. And Lena from Sufficiently Advanced Lena. Awesome.
Lana.
Too busy doing tweeting.
Oh,
Um.
sneezing cat, hey?
Oh no.
If not,
I assume
tomorrow.
that's meant to say if not today, then definitely tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. Should we go into another one so that we actually do get some decent reading done?
Let's do that.
We're about to be joined by a Percy again. Hello.
Hello, Percy. Yeah, we figured that's what you meant.
He's back there. You can't see him, but he is back there.
You can kind of just see like
You can just see a little bit.
Just a little bit of the side of his face. Yay!
Do we want to go for
another 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Till 0000.
I have another banner for this.
Hey.
Prepared. No one can say I'm not prepared. Percy arrives just in time. That's pretty standard. He's making biscuits back there.
Aww. Just in time for the snuggle.
Yeah, always in time for the snuggle. Okay, we will see you all shortly.
In 25 minutes. Happy reading. Hello again.
Hello.
How did everyone's reading go that time?
I did well. I'm at 61 now.
Woohoo!
So hopefully I can finish it. I don't know. Maybe this weekend. Crossing
Awesome.
fingers. We'll see.
Awesome.
How'd you go?
I read about 20 pages. I've got another just under 20, about 15 pages to read for today's book pages. And then, yeah, I'll move on to the other one. This is very, it's a lot more, it's gothic. I wasn't expecting it to be gothic. I was expecting it to be more literary fiction, which it also is, but yeah, it's good. Very reminiscent of something. Sorry?
I haven't read it, but it's on the list,
Along with, 90% of the books in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite hard to actually get around to all the books you want to read. It fitted the Netherlands prompt, so.
That's good. Well, good night, Leslie. I hope you feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and I think it's a 3% kind of day for people.
3% is good.
Yeah. Lana likes Gothic. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah.
I was going to say thanks for having us. That doesn't work.
Having us on your screen, maybe?
Yeah. We might see you in 2 weeks' time when we're back here.
Or you could come to my channel next Sunday, but that would
it would be like super early.
Yeah, I was going to say it probably doesn't work if you're in Florida, but anyway.
Yeah.
All the info is on Twitter, so.
Yeah. And in various other places.
Yeah. But I hope you sleep well and I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah. And Lana, how is your book going?
Yeah. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
And
I'm still loving this.
I will add it to my list, to my TBR. Oh, see you then. Yay.
We have a nice little group of regulars.
Yeah, it's nice. It's fun. I'm feeling all of a sudden like kind of dopey.
Yeah, I know. I keep yawning now.
You'd think it would be the other way around, but no. It's probably because I'm sitting here like relatively close to under a heater and, all snuggled up on the couch. You need to swap for something a little bit more chilled.
Yeah. How do we feel about maybe doing a longer sprint and then kind of, or even because we're an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
And then finish off about the 2-hour mark.
That works for me.
So even if we do another like 20 minutes and then chat.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that works for me. Sounds good.
Should we read to 50 and then do like 10 minutes? Oh, not 50. What time?
Yeah, no, yeah, that sounds
not
good.
50.
That'll be 2.5 hours. And I am fine with that.
Yeah, did we want to do a long sprint? Because it's 11:05. I thought it was 11:30.
Oh, you're a bit ahead of yourself. Well, read till I mean, 50 is 40 minutes, but that 45 minutes, but that's still good. That's a nice amount of time.
Yeah, do we want to do that? And then
we can have a little chat at the end, and then we can run away.
Sounds good. So let's do that.
Sounds great. I love it. Sorry, I keep wobbling my computer because I'm trying to stretch my legs out.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Did you have that one prepared too?
I did.
Uh-huh.
I have 3 prepared, and I used all of them today.
Nice.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Good luck with your longer sprint, and we'll see you on the other side.
See you all soon. Good luck.
And we're back.
We are.
How did everyone go?
I did really well that time. I'm up to 77% now.
Ooh, awesome.
It's sped up in the last like couple of chapters. All of a sudden, like everything was happening.
Fantastic. And you suddenly were like, I've got to read this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I finished my chapters of The Miniaturist. It's getting very suspicious. I don't know what's going on. But yes, it's good. It's really interesting. It's very strange. And then I moved on to Murder on the Orient Express. And I read that a lot quicker. So I went from reading like 10 pages every like 20 minutes to reading like 20 pages in the last 10 minutes. So
yeah,
that's Agatha Christie for you.
it is. I think Lana's gone.
Bye, Lana.
And
Kay popped in to say hello and good night. So hello and good night.
yes. Yeah. So how are you feeling about the books?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
We've read them for.
Sorry.
How long? Now that we've actually been reading.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this one. It is a little bit slow, but I kind of expect that with literary fiction. But yeah, it's a bit creepy, so I'm enjoying that. It's different from what I expected. And I'm liking this one. I always enjoy Agatha Christie. She's not my favorite author, but I always enjoy. They're fun, easy to read, fast-paced.
Yeah, they are. So
yeah, they're always good time. I like Poirot. I didn't really like Poirot that much for a while, but now I've decided I like him.
I think he definitely grows on you. Like I didn't like him at all when I started reading. And then there's just something so ridiculous about him that I just find funny. Like, he's just such an odd little man. Like it's Yeah,
I agree.
But like so smart at the same time. Like
but yeah, he's just so weird and
and his egg-shaped head, you know. Just
yes, exactly. I think as much as I think the actor that played, what was the actor you mentioned before in the TV
David
ones?
Suchet, or I think that's how you say it. It's a guess.
For him, I think he does play the role really well, and he definitely looks like him. But he always made him seem like, I know he's very fastidious anyway in the books, but he always made him seem even more fastidious somehow, even more kind of, I don't know, like he's fastidious, but he's not quite as kind of obsessive about it as he seemed by that actor made him seem somehow. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I'm not going to say that I will finish this today, because whenever I make claims like that, then stuff happens and I don't. Yeah. But I reckon I'll get through this pretty quickly. And it's fun that I'm buddy reading it with Connor, because he just flies through books. He doesn't really seem to. He's always ahead of me, and I'm always like, oh, you read ahead. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I probably won't finish this today, but maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. Because like I flew through that last like 15%, but it's taken me a really long time to get this far.
Yeah, right.
And also with it being an ebook, I don't know how much of that is like the end stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, there could only be, I don't know, 15% left. I don't know. So I'm just gonna see how I go, and
Well, if it started to speed up, then you probably will.
Yeah. Because now it's kind of getting to the point where they actually like think they know who the murderer is and
okay.
into that kind of stuff. So it's, it's speeding up because it's less of the detective part and more of the like trying to tie it all together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It sounds very interesting.
It
like
is.
I said before, I'm definitely putting it on my TBR.
Yeah. I think I probably won't read them this month, but I think I'm gonna get the sequels at some point and
cool.
the series, but it's like a typical crime series where it's like I don't think it's actually gonna connect.
Yeah.
You know how most of them are sort of like there might be a few mentions, but it's not like
Yeah. The
not the same as like a fantasy series.
Yeah.
If you haven't read the first one, then
you don't know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. You get more the characters, you get more information about the characters, but the books themselves wrap up each time. Yeah.
That's what I think. Oh yeah.
You look like you need to go and have a nap.
No.
What are you doing this afternoon?
I'm just taking it easy. I've got to work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
At 9. So I've got a little bit of a commute. So I probably have to be up like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So just taking it nice and chill today and
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably cuddle with him. He's still back there.
No.
Oh no. Now we're setting each other off. Yeah, he's fast asleep.
No.
So.
Little puppy.
Yeah.
I still got oh no, she's gone. Peanut was up behind me for like most of the sprints and then she probably about 10 minutes.
She had to leave.
She had to go on her next cat adventure.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
When something calls to the kitty and they just suddenly
they're like, oh, look at that spot on the wall that no one else can see. I'm going to stare into the abyss.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lana's back. Hi, Lana. We were just talking about what we're doing this weekend for the rest of the weekend.
Yes.
Ellie's working tomorrow.
I am.
I am not doing anything very much this weekend, I don't think. I do have some housework to do, but apart from that, I will read the book.
Yeah.
And lie on the couch and maybe play some computers.
That sounds like the plan.
I'm also watching Elementary, so I'm like doing all of the weird English crime detective things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping I know there's a TV series of this, so
cool.
I'm hoping once I finish it that I might be able to find it on something.
Yeah, cool.
Who knows what?
For the readathon, read and need to edit the 5 videos I have to edit. Oh my goodness, 5 videos. Wow. That's a lot of videos. My next 2 videos are all scheduled and ready to go.
Yeah, I think mine are as well. That sounds like
never used to do that far in advance, and now I'm like, ooh, I like this. This is fun.
Yeah, I feel less stressed if I have at least a few videos in a month that I know are going to go up.
Yeah.
In case something happens and I can't do like the wrap-ups or the things that are like time sensitive. I'm like, okay, well, at least this will go up.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is good. Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Speaking of tired, both Mel and I are yawning, so
yeah. And I think
it's probably time to call it.
I think so. And probably as soon as we do, we'll be like, oh yeah, let's do all the stuff.
Yeah. Be like, I'm gonna go run a marathon now.
No, I never run. I would never run.
No, I never run either. That's totally
fair enough. You do
Yeah.
what you need to do.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
we'll end it up here, and we will see you all next Sunday
On my channel.
On Mel's channel at
8 p.m.
Yes.
Australian Eastern
I
Standard
always
Time.
mix up which one of us starts at 8, like which one of us
yeah.
starts at 0, and which one of us starts at 0:30. Yeah, but we'll be there, and then we will be back the Saturday after here. And yes, we have changed these to Saturday mornings. And I mean, we still had lovely Lana and Leslie.
And Kay popped in.
Joined us, and a couple other people who I don't
think said anything.
But that's cool. That's fine too.
That's fine too, yes. You may just watch and read. We love reading with you too. Yay!
And
thanks.
I've got to start putting together my TBR for this readathon now.
You do, yes. So you have to decide who. Yeah.
I think I'm probably going to end up with romance, but
fair enough.
We'll see.
I did wonder when I was looking at it. I was like, I reckon Ellie will go with romance.
Yeah, I think
then she can read. You can read all your historical.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's nice and easy to find indie books that I'm interested in. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. More info to come.
Yes. Look out for TBR in June.
Yes. Yes. I'm doing an announcement video. I think Zoe is. I don't know about the other two, but yeah. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, you're just looking after everyone, Lana.
Exactly. Exactly. You know? You're doing all the hard work. You created the whole thing. Yeah. All I did was say, okay, sure.
But yeah, well, we will see you
next time.
Yeah.
Whichever place you end up coming to.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
Yep. And we'll see you then.
See you then.
Oh, okay. Lots of messages from Lana before we go. Cool. That'll be up soon, guys.
Awesome.
And yes. Bye.